Alright, so here we go, the haul from yesterday. There is quite a lot, as you can tell. So let's just dive right into it, shall we? Alright, so I'm not going to go over too much about each thing. If you want to know more, you could probably Google it if you so please. So most of the books that I got are science fiction books. There's a couple of exceptions to those rules. This is obviously science fiction. I saw it was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. A for Andromeda. Yeah, sure, why not? And then, of course, the Rama books. I have the first one, and then I found these two in the clearance section. I was like, you know what? I really want them. So I got them. These two, also clearance. Impulse and Starbound, they both go together. Book 1 and Book 2 of the series. Omega, another Jack McDevitt book. For those of you who don't know, I really like his books. So I'm slowly starting to collect them in the hardback form because I like hardbacks. Up here we have Robert Aspirin. There's 3 books in this collection. I started reading it, but then it was too noisy and loud in the car, so I didn't. It's got The Cold Cash War, The Bug Wars, and Taboo. And then we have Larry Niven and Stephen Barnes with the Seascape Tattoo. I think this one was not, this one wasn't clearanced. I used my 50% coupon on that one. And then we have Terry Pratchett. This is a collection of his early, my voice. This is a collection of his early fiction, like kind of short stories. In there is a little short story that is based off of it. Like they took it and then they expanded the idea for the Lost Cosmos. I think it's the Lost Cosmos. Then we have Johnny and the Dead, Johnny and the Bomb, Terry Pratchett books. They go with what's it called? Only You Can Save the World. Only You Can Save Mankind. Sorry. And then next up we have the Last Unicorn. Jim Butcher, Stormfront, and then finally Fushigi Yugi. This right here actually completes my collection, so that's pretty awesome. And then I have this one, which I didn't realize they had done. And then we've got Witch Hunter Robin, the complete collection. I believe, I used my coupon on that. So it's got all of them in there, so I can get rid of my individual ones that are missing their covers. So that's pretty awesome right there. Next up we have The Slayers Evolution R, which I didn't realize was a thing. So I saw it and was like, yes, please. I think I got to use my coupon on that one. We went to a whole bunch. If you'd watched yesterday's vlog, which if you haven't, you should pause this one, go back and watch that one, and then come back here. Because that was crazy fun putting it together, so I had a blast. Then we'll go over here. One of them had this right here. I just glanced over and saw. I was like, oh my goodness, I need this. So it's Girls' Generation. I think it's like a best of, because it's got a whole bunch of their, hello, please focus. There we go. It's got a bunch of their music on it. And I know like Mr. Taxi, Run Devil Run. There's another one on this side. G. So I know a couple of them. And based off of that, I knew I would like it. It's a really cool collection. I'm going to show it to you because I can. But yeah, look at it. Look at how cool this is. It's like a little record. It's pretty awesome, I thought. And then, of course, there's another one in here. And then you've got the little booklet. And then the other one is over here. I'll put that aside. Don't have time to put stuff away. Then we got Star Trek Blu-ray, The Next Generation. That totally didn't go in a row, whatever. Season 2, and it was regular price $17.50. So I'm like, you know what? That's half off in itself. So I got it. Slowly accumulating these on Blu-ray. It's kind of expensive and difficult, so it's like once in a blue moon sort of thing. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Also, another awesome thing. Got the complete Keeping Up Appearances. For half off, no, actually 40% off. This was 40%. I got this on Saturday. I also got this on Saturday. And one other thing I thought. I'm not sure which book it is, but I got like 3 things, and that was the 40% off. I also got this right here. Oh, I think I got this as well. I'm not sure. So it's got like the little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like the little holographic sort of cover. It's really hard to look at, but I mean, it was $15. It was only missing the DVD, so I can't believe that. It's pretty awesome, I think. It's a really good Disney film too, so I was a little surprised it was $15, especially considering it's got the 3D and all that stuff. So pretty cool. Probably because it's been there since June. Usually when they've had it for a while, then they'll discount it because it's like, oh, nobody wants our book. I mean, our movie. Ugh. So, fun story about this. I actually know the author. Back before my first theater closed down, when I was still floor staff, I was in box office a lot. And the lady would come up and we would chat about, my book and her book and stuff. And then she finally was like, oh my goodness, it's finally gonna get published and stuff. And she gave me like this little, it shows the book cover sort of thing. It's like a business card, but it's really small. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I have to get it. And then I didn't see her for a while, so I don't know what happened there. And then I became a manager, and then the place goes down. So it's like, oh. And then I saw this. I was like, that looks super familiar. And then I looked at the cover. I was like, oh my goodness, it's the book. So I had to get it. I was kind of sad it was in the clearance, but I can't believe they had it. That's so cool because I know the author, but I haven't seen her, so I can't get her to sign it. So that's kind of sad. Next up, we have a bunch of paperbacks, so let's get into it. So I got Kevin J. Anderson, Hidden Empire. I believe this is, but yeah, The Saga of the Seven Sons, and it's actually book 1. If I find book 1, I grab it. Okay, fine. You get to be over there. Speaking of book 1, another Find Myth. Finally! It's not in the same format as my other ones, so that kind of annoys me. But if I really like it, maybe I'll just convert over to the paperback, because they're a lot easier to find. I don't know. This is the difficulty about being super picky about how you want your books to, flow. Like, if you want it all in paperback, hardback, the big paperback sort of thing. Yeah, super annoying. Next up is the Heritage Trilogy, books 1 and 2, but they didn't have 3. So that's kind of sad. Then we've got 1, 2, and 3 volumes of Isaac's Universe. So it's like a bunch of short stories written by other authors. Do they not? No, they work. Okay, it's the same size. Calm down. It's fine. So I thought that was really cool looking. Harry Turtledove, speaking of, is actually in a couple of these, so that was pretty neat. Next up is another Larry Niven book. Unfortunately, it's the sequel to a book that I don't have. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. It's not quite in great shape, but for $2, I will not complain. And then, of course, next up we got Harry Turtledove, World War, Upsetting the Balance, Tilting the Balance. I think there's another one that goes with it. I don't remember which one goes first. I think this one goes first. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, these were all in the clearance section, so I thought it was cool. The Guns of the South. I really like his style. I read a little bit, and I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. And I really like how it's alternate universe, because, I like alternate universes. I don't know if you knew that, but I really like alternate universes. Alright, next up are the board games. So I got the Portal board game for half off, so instead of it being $40, it was only $20. I got Blockus. That was not discounted. That was the other thing that I bought with these 2 things. Rip in pieces. So it's actually all in there, which is sad because my mom got the smaller version and it was missing like 1 piece. And she doesn't like it, so she'll probably take it back. So, sad day. Next up, we got Magnetic Poetry, the game. I probably won't use it as a game, but I thought that was pretty cool. And later, my mom found this, so that can go with it. It's pretty awesome. It's like a bunch of songwriting sort of stuff. It's pretty cool. There's a lot in there. So I thought that was neat. And then Chinese Checkers. Nobody opened it, so it's brand new. And I really like the retro look of it. Retro Range Toys and Games. I really like the look of it, so I was like, yes, please. The next up, they had Boss Hunter. Supposedly it's complete. I haven't opened it up to find out, so we'll see. But I thought that was pretty cool. And then lastly, I finally have the Bat. This was missing from my collection of the Hot Wheels movie vehicles. And I think that's it. I think I got everything else. Maybe. They didn't have this guy. Focus? No focus? Okay. They didn't have that guy, so I don't know if I'm missing it or not. But yeah, so that is the entirety of what I got. Lots of goodies. I agree. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. And as always, see you next time. Bye. Just kidding. I forgot about the tablet that I got at one of them. Look at this guy. So it's the Samsung, the Tablet 3 Lite. So yeah, it's really awesome. I'm going to use it for writing. Hi, me. Hello. Yes, I'm using a Samsung to record a Samsung. It does have a camera, but it's kind of like the display isn't like super great, but it's also not terrible. So it's going to be used for writing, like with my, hello. I have to figure out where the lock is. With my Bluetooth wireless keyboard. But yeah, so that was really awesome. Regular price was $75, but I got it half off. Yeah. So that's it. That is it. That is it. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Maybe you could find more kind.